Milwaukee right now, Red Arrow Park. We are at the event for Daunte Wright. This is a rally and march for Daunte Wright against police brutality. So they're going to be talking in a minute. I'm just posting up, getting my equipment ready. It's drizzling out here right now, so I don't know. It might just rain. I hope not, but I'm going to try to stick it out as long as I can. I want to dedicate this stream to my mother who just passed away. This is the first IRL stream I've done since my mom passed away, so I want to dedicate this stream to my mother. She was against racism. She was a very positive woman who believed everybody was created equal, and she very much supported the cause that Black Lives Matter, and I want to dedicate this stream to Judy Ann Phillips.
All right, so we're about to go.
Here we go. They're going to get started here.
Today. Thank you all for coming out. Obviously, we're about to start this. We're out here, obviously, in response to what's been going on here in Minneapolis and in Chicago with the recent murders of Daunte Wright and Adel Toledo. So, stop this. All right. Yeah, my name is Christian, and I'm a part of the Party for Socialism and Liberation here in Milwaukee. We're a revolutionary socialist org here in Milwaukee. So, yeah, and I'm gonna start with my speech. So, all right. So we're here today because the world has witnessed another modern-day lynching with the recent death of Daunte Wright in Minneapolis. And we have also seen other modern-day lynchings go on in other cities, such as the death of Adel Toledo in Chicago, and the racist reactionary violence, such as the shooting that happened at the Asia Spa in Atlanta. This is all happening in the middle of one of the biggest political trials of our time, with the trial of Derek Chauvin. And all of the incidents just gives us so many other reasons to why we need abolition here in racist America.
That's right.
So let's get right into it. The police have and always will be anti-black, whose job is to protect the capitalist system and its property. Because of that, this racist capitalist power structure, who are the wealthy business people and politicians, is steady trying to commit genocide on black and brown people through its pig police enforcers. Since the pig cops are anti-black, that also means that they are anti-people. So the people should be anti-police at all times, because all police are sick, evil bastards, and we're not going to let these evil pig bastards brutalize us and murder us anymore.
Yes, sir.
Daunte Wright was 20 years old. Alvin Cole was 17 years old. Adel Toledo was 13 years old. Tamir Rice was 12 years old. These pigs are murdering kids with no consequences. And when it comes to these racist reactionary shootings by white supremacists, the pigs hardly do shit to them because they protect people like them as well. This is why the abolition of police needs to be demanded. And for abolition of the police to happen, you have to abolish the whole capitalist system, because no reform of money can truly make up for the justice these victims deserve. We in the Party for Socialism and Liberation stand for the overthrow, dismantling, and complete replacement of the core institutions of the capitalist state, such as the police, prisons, military, courts, through revolution in racist, decadent America. But in order to achieve revolution, we have to continue to build a radical revolutionary movement through organizing and resisting the power structure. And we have to stay unified and know that this is a class struggle, because national struggle is a matter of class struggle. So as working class people, we all must have unity. Racism holds everyone back from reaching their full potential as human beings. And when it comes to this repression, we as protesters have all been attacked. So we all have to stick together in this. Black, white, Asian, brown, whatever. We all in this together, because we all getting fucked over by the same capitalist system. So we have to make the distinction and realize that these wealthy business people and politicians such as Biden, Tom Barrett, Tony Evers, Ron Johnson, and every other politician, Democrat or Republican, are forever the enemies of the people, and they perpetrate all these racist killings that are happening. So we got to continue to resist and agitate to let all these capitalist pigs of the power structure know that this revolutionary movement is not a fad, this is not a trend, this is not a game. This is real motherfucking life, and we ain't going away no time soon. Who's streets? Our streets. Who's streets? Our streets. Who's streets? Our streets. Who's streets? Our streets. All power to the people. All people. Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
I gotta get another one of these.
All right,
They're coming
we're gonna have
handy.
another comrade come up. Our comrade Hayden. Yes.
Thanks, Christian. So, as we were planning this event, I asked myself how queer liberation fits into the equation when we're talking about black and brown lives dying. It felt selfish to even talk about it or ask about it, but I realized that nobody is just one identity. Intersectionality isn't just a fancy word on the internet, it's what we live. Being a white queer person, to be frank, I am appalled by those in my community, but it shouldn't be surprising. Since Stonewall, people in the LGBT community have refused to look at the contributions made by black and brown transgender people. Sylvia Rivera had to fight to get on stage to speak at a Pride event only to be met with booing and jeering. When we talk about liberation, it cannot be liberation for only one group. We must fight for liberation for all. When we look at progress, we must look at history, because the marker has not moved. Black and brown trans people are still being forced out of LGBT spaces. Slavery still exists in the form of the prison system. Segregation is enforced by gerrymandering and gentrification. But that doesn't mean we can't have hope. Through revolution, we can move the marker from the past into the future. We can build the society we all deserve. Black trans lives matter. Black queer lives matter. Black lives matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Hayden. Now we have another comrade that's about to come up, our comrade Lex.
Thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to make my speech pretty brief. My name is Lex. I'm with the Party for Socialism and Liberation here in Milwaukee. Yeah, thanks again for everybody for showing up, because these past few weeks have been really, really difficult. And we all know that as the weather gets nice, springtime brings joy, but it also brings pain, because we know at the same time we see the joy of kids playing on the swing sets and people playing basketball and having cookouts. We know that that also means more violence in our communities, and we're going to start seeing more police brutality. So with that, having that in mind, police brutality and white supremacist violence started really early this spring. It is fucked up. Started in March with Atlanta, and at the end of March, my comrades in Chicago started spreading the news that the police killed 4 people within 2 weeks. Chicago Police Department killed 4 people within 2 weeks. 2 back-to-back. As my comrades mentioned, Adam Toledo, 13-year-old boy, gunned down by CPD. He had his hands up.
You're right.
Fucked up.
Fucked up.
Just after that, police killed Anthony Alvarez, another young Latino man, 22 years old. He was in front of his house, doing nothing. And they won't release the video for that one either. So I went down to Chicago a couple weeks ago with my comrades there. I'm from Chicago, so it hit me pretty hard. These police killings recently hit me pretty hard. My parents live in the neighborhood that Anthony Alvarez was shot and killed in. And I'm also part of the Puerto Rican community. I'm half Puerto Rican and I'm half white, so I'm speaking as a white person mainly because that's my experience, but also as a Latino person. So I went down there and there was only about 100 people protesting in Chicago when I went down there. And then this Thursday happened, and as you know, the video was released of the police killing of Adam Toledo. Now there are thousands of people in the streets. And that's great, but I want to say, why does it take a disgusting, violent video coming out on the internet for people to get angry and get involved? I don't want to see that. You shouldn't have to see that. We know what is happening in our communities. And that is the genocide, frankly, of Black and brown and indigenous people. So, you probably already realize the theme of today is that we are fighting for abolition of the police, of white supremacy, and of the capitalist state. Because they all need to go. And we need to build a movement that's intersectional. We need to come together across races and ethnicities. I'm proud to be part of the PSL, which is a national organization that represents people from all around the country, from all different neighborhoods in each of over 50 cities, from all different communities and persuasions and genders and backgrounds and classes. And we believe that all issues of oppression are important parts of the struggle. And we all need to come together to educate one another, to take care of one another, and to help each other. So when we're fighting in this struggle, we need everybody. We need teachers, we need artists, we need healthcare workers, we need farm workers, we need all laborers, we need the LGBTQ community, we need to have their back. We need white people, especially, to stand up. We don't need you to just say Black and Brown Lives Matter on social media. We need you here physically. So yeah, we need everybody. We need our Asian comrades, we need our indigenous comrades, we need our young comrades, we need our students, we need our seniors, we need our elders. We need to include everybody in the struggle because that is the only way we are going to get justice, is if we come together and abolish the system together.
That's right.
If anybody has questions about our party, I'm happy to answer them later, and you can find any of us, and I'm sure all my comrades here in the red shirts will gladly talk to you. I wanted to say, like, I'm angry and that motivates me to do work, and but we need more leaders, and we need more people to do the work, and we need more white people to do the work especially. And one of the things that I found with joining an organization that is most powerful is the sense of community and the revolutionary optimism, and it has completely changed the way that I see the world and the possibilities I see for the future. So if you are angry and want a community and want to feel optimistic about the future and want to help envision the future with us, I encourage you to join an organization. Talk to us at the PSL. There are plenty of other great organizations in this city, but we need to be organized in order to win this fight, because you know who's organized? The fucking cops, the fucking state, and the fucking white supremacists. So we need to be better organized than they are. So I encourage you to learn more about our party, pslweb.org. We have so many educational resources about political topics, about historical topics. If even just like reading some articles, we have a newspaper, liberationnews.org. And so I want to end with doing some chants, because we all want to yell right now, right? Yeah. All right. When the black community is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the Latino community is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the Asian community is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the indigenous community is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the LGBTQ community is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Awesome, thank y'all.
Thank you, Lex. That was amazing. Now we got one more comrade that's going to speak. Our comrade Daniel.
Alright. Thanks, y'all, for coming out again. Fucking sun's finally here, thank God. How are y'all feeling?
The algorithm's brutal these days.
It's been a hard fucking couple weeks, and I really appreciate y'all being here. Really, really do. Each and every one of you. Let me grab this quick. There's a lot to be said and a lot more to be done. We are growing closer to and faster to what is to come. That being abolition of the police, of the prison industrial complex, and of capitalism. I know a lot of you, I know plenty of you would know a little bit about abolition, but I want to help answer any anxieties. I know there's a lot of questions that comes when we talk about abolition, and I want to answer a couple of those. Some people will ask, if there are no more prisons, what will we do with murderers? The thing is, most people murder people they know well, often as part of complex family and relationship violence dynamics. TV makes us think that prisons are full of murderers who would go on killing sprees if released. That's just an inaccurate portrayal, both of how violence most commonly happens and who is in prison right now. Who is in prison right now? Predominantly people who commit non-violent drug offenses. What we know is people who commit murder are the least likely to repeat their crime. Prisons murder people through medical neglect and nutritional deprivation. The bottom line is prisons and police do not stop murder, they cause it.
Yes. Yep.
That's the bottom line. What about sociopaths? TV shows popularly deploy the idea of the sociopath, a person incapable of feeling empathy. But disability justice analysis can help us think critically about how medical categories are deployed to create monsters. Do such people exist? Do some groups get targeted for such diagnoses by white male psychiatric establishments? Does imprisoning some small number of such people, if they exist, actually justify our gigantic and racist and ableist prison and policing system? It does not. And have such people always existed, or does our society create trauma that produces them? If so, why not get to the root causes instead of maintaining a traumatizing and violent prison industrial complex, instead of maintaining the police? And what about public safety? We all want to feel safe. We all want to go home, our heads easy at rest, knowing everything's going to be okay. The thing is, safety derives from and is created by healthy relationships with other people. Prisons are focused on isolation and therefore foster violence instead of safety. People are safe when they have what they need. People are safe when they are not desperate. People are safe when they have spaces to heal from trauma and when traumas are prevented in the first place. Ultimately, we do need to build public safety, and we do that through making sure people have what they need, which will require the overthrow of capitalism, which will require building strong relationships, which will require building strong communities, and not relying on cops, and not relying on cages.
Right.
The truth is that we are lacking in resources. We are lacking in our relationships, in our communities. In the abolition of capitalism, the police and the prisons are our path forward. We need to build. What is to come is a world free from tyranny. What is to come is a world free from fear, free from white supremacy. What is to come is our world based in healing, compassion, and love for one another. This is what we fight for. This is why we're here. Simple as that. We build our communities together. What is to come is an end to the violence. What is to come is freedom from persecution. Persecution based by religion, race, class, gender, ability. What is to come is reparations for centuries of slavery and subjection to poverty and cruelty by white colonialists and imperialists. What is to come is the redistribution of land to the indigenous peoples of this turtle island. What is to come is the right of all oppressed nations to self-determination. What is to come is abolition. What is to come is revolution. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan. Yes. All right. So now we're about to march.
Maybe we have a moment of silence.
Oh, yeah, exactly. All right. Yes.
Eric is gonna leave.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Here you go.
Alright. Hi everyone, thank you again for being here today. Before we get started marching, I just want to ask you to join us all in a moment of silence. I'm going to read a list of names. All of these people have lost their lives to either police violence or civilian white supremacist vigilante violence in the recent few months, and some of these folks are from Wisconsin as well. And we know that it's the same source, the white supremacist capitalist structure, that is what breeds this type of violence, whether it's by the cops or wannabe cops doing this in their communities. And so as I say these names, I ask that you take this moment of silence and send love to them and send love to all the people that they were ripped away from.
And let's put y'all fists up right here. We're gonna put our fists up.
Yeah, fists up. Okay. Dante Wright. Miles Jackson. Adam Toledo. Anthony Alvarez. Delana Yan. Xiaoji Tan. Suncha Kim. Soon Chung Park. Hyung Yang Grant. Young Ayu. Da Yu Feng. Paul Andre Michaels. Jonathan Tubby. Antonio Gonzalez. Jay Anderson. Alvin Cole. Seville Smith. Dontre Hamilton. Breonna Taylor. George Floyd. Joel Acevedo. Elijah McLean. Amarjit Kaur Chacon. Jaswinder Kaur. Amarjit Kaur Johal. Jaswinder Singh. And all the other victims in Indianapolis from this past weekend. And this is a very short list and a long, long list of thousands upon thousands of lives that have been lost to the U.S. empire in all the years that it has existed. And so when I say their names, you say which one. Say their names.
Which one?
Say their names.
Which one?
Say their names.
Which one?
All power to the people. Thank you.
All power to the people.
Alright, so now we're about to start marching in a little bit, so just everybody gather up and we're gonna then we're gonna get ready to march.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna
If you
start
want a sign, you can come get a sign right here. We got
getting ready to
signs,
march
and then
here in a few minutes, so everybody's gonna get organized, and we're gonna be marching here really soon.
How you doing? I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm just good. It's not too long. Yes. Oh, Miles.
Yeah.
Okay, I already know about Miles, but I know where we going. We're going to the courthouse. We're going to the federal building. We're coming right back. So it's not gonna be. I got you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just focused. That's all. I'm just real focused. Yeah, I'm just really focused right now. There's a lot going on. Really gotta get on that side. I'm glad we had a good turnout today. I'm glad you were able to come. Exactly. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do it now. You can do it now. Yeah, my coke skills and all that. Yeah, you want to ask
So for those of you who are just joining, we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Red Arrow Park. This is a march and rally for all the lives that have been lost by the hands of the police department. The most recent killings of Dante Wright, Adam Toledo, 13 years old. Dante Wright was 20 years old. The killings are still happening around the world. In the midst of the trial for George Floyd. So this is a march and rally to stand up against police brutality and to put a stop to it. Because as of right now, nothing has changed. This killings are still happening. Police brutality is still happening. And it needs to stop, you guys. So right now, we're just getting ready to do the march. So just keep watching, you guys. Share this out. Share this on your page. Share it to your groups. Let's get some likes going. Let's get a love train going. Hit the heart button, you guys. Show some support. And we're going to be marching real soon for police brutality, you guys. Yeah, I'm live streaming, yeah.
I had a couple of questions to ask.
You ask me? Can you ask me? I'm live though.
I
don't have to, you're not on camera or anything.
No, that's fine. I don't want to interrupt you. I just have questions about your clip.
Oh, go ahead. It's no big deal.
What kind of, is that iPhone?
I use Android. So this is a Samsung.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Where did you get the stick from?
All that can be ordered on Amazon. It's called a model pod.
It's called a model pod. POD.
Yep. MOD.
MOD.
Mod pod.
Mod pod.
And this is a gimbal. That just holds the phone steady.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah, it's called a gimbal.
What is this for?
This is the audio. This is hooked up to the microphone that I'm wearing. So I have dual microphones here and here. And that's the receiver for wireless.
So
it's a wireless
combined,
microphone.
about how much did you spend?
I'll say
With the
something like this, about 700.
The reason being is I'm about to start a YouTube channel, and they suggested I get a microphone too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm just learning, just getting my feet
So the
wet.
mic, if you're gonna get a mic, you want to get the wireless Go
Wireless Go.
2. This is the second generation. So this is Rode, which is one of the best audio brands. RODE.
Can I take a picture?
Are you a journalist or are
No,
you
I'm
kind of independent
Yeah.
journalist?
Yeah. But
Okay.
no, I'm not a journalist. I'm independent. And
Streamer?
I don't know yet, but I figured out a name because I searched for the name and nobody's using it. And since my last name is Love, I'm thinking of Black Love Media.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that happen to black people that are not mentioned in regular news.
Oh yeah.
Like what really touched me recently and made me think about this is this girl from Chicago. She was pregnant and she came up missing, and she hasn't been found yet.
Oh my goodness.
And I haven't heard it on the news here at all. It's been on the Chicago news because that's where she's from.
Right.
But it hasn't been mentioned.
But not locally.
Right.
Okay.
Her name is Sharitha Morrison.
I haven't heard that story.
Let me take a picture of your. Let me just record some of what you said you have, so I don't know what to order. Okay, if you're able to talk right now, just tell me what you told me before.
Okay, so
Wait a minute, I thought it was working. Wait a minute, let me get rid of this. Okay, it's recording.
okay, so you want to get this is a Joby gimbal you can get at Best Buy, and you're gonna want a model pod or mod pod, which is these. This is an extension bar. This is the mod pod.
Okay.
You can actually get away with just an extension bar. I just use this for more leverage.
Okay.
But
Like if you're
you can get
in the crowd and want to reach over.
Yeah, but you can get away with just getting an extension bar.
For now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this is just a bracket
Bracket.
that I use because they have the hot shoes. They call these hot shoes.
Hot shoes.
To put the microphones onto.
Now it looks like you have 3 microphones here.
Well, I got 2 mics, and this is the receiver because it's a wireless.
2 mics and the receiver.
Yeah, it's a wireless setup.
Okay,
So-
wireless setup. Okay.
So in order to be wireless, it's got to have plugged into the receiver to the phone, and then that's your wireless mics.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you. What's up, Thomas, Leo? How you guys doing? Thanks for joining the stream. We're gonna be marching you guys real soon. We're just getting ready and organized. We're at Red Arrow Park for you people who are just joining the stream in Milwaukee. And this is a rally, you guys, and a march to put a stop to police brutality. kind of drizzling out here right now, so I'm just hoping that it don't start raining any harder than this, because then, you know, the equipment gets all messed up and then it's a wrap. This is the first stream I've actually done as far as IRL streaming since my mother passed away on Easter Day. She passed away on Easter, and it's been really tough for me and my sisters getting her funeral and everything organized, and we actually buried her yesterday. So I'm dedicating this stream to my mother, Judy Ann Phillips. She was a very good-hearted person. She believed that everyone should be treated equally, regardless of your gender, your race. And this stream is for her. And I know that before she passed, she would love to have seen that police brutality was you know, coming to an end, or just a reform itself, just to get a reform that police do things differently, stop shooting so quickly, and they should take it in.
So for people that's gonna march on foot,
all right, here we go.
We want everybody to line up right by those cars over there with the light flashing over. Those two cars are over there. And then people that's going in the caravan.
Okay, so everybody's getting ready to march. So let me get myself in position here.
We're behind you here. And goes forward.
So everybody's kind of lining up. The cars are getting in position.
You're gonna be behind me. Yep. All right.
Let us know where we're going. Still getting set up.
For real, I don't like what you do. She hibernated. That's it, right. Yeah. Because of the color of his skin.
So you guys, they're getting the cars ready. As you can see, the caravan needs to be organized because we're gonna hit the streets. So everybody's just kind of huddling up and trying to figure out the caravan situation. Then the marchers are getting themselves organized.
Okay, so you heard something.
For you guys that just joined the stream, we're at Red Arrow Park, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're doing the march for Daunte Wright and other black and brown lives that have been taken by the hands of the MPD or the police departments around the world, around the nation. Share this stream out, you guys. Share it to your group. Share it on your page. Start a watch party if you can. Let's just get this out there. Thank you, Body Cravings, for sharing it out. Appreciate you joining the stream. And you guys, let me know where you're watching from. Are you on YouTube? Are you on Facebook? What's your city and state? Go ahead and rep your city and state in the comment section. And if you're on Facebook, use the command !notify, and you'll be notified the next time I go live.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, you got something done. That's right. Yeah, this is it. It's get it done. Like really, like seriously, like because this girl, I know how to handle a crisis like this. So you know what? This is what we gotta do. This is something because people are tired. People are tired. I do feel things back up at least by the end of the year, and
Body Cravens, west side of Chicago. All right, where's everybody else from? Rep your city and state, and what platform are you watching from? Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Let me know. How are you guys watching this stream today? We're just getting ready for this march. What's up, Peyton Huff? Thanks for joining the stream. Where are you watching from? What city and state? Represent you guys. We're just preparing for this march we're about to take. The cars are getting organized. The caravans are getting organized. The marchers are ready to go. They're in position. Thank each and every one of you. God bless. Much love, and we got it. Oh, appreciate that, Body Cravings. Love. Thanks for your support. And Body Cravings said they're watching from Facebook. Where's everybody else watching from? Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube? Let me know in the comment section. And what is the city and state you guys are watching from? Let me know. Share this out, you guys, if you haven't already. Share this out. Show this some love. Give me some likes. Feel free to comment, you guys. Let me know what you're thinking about this march. Let me know what you're thinking about what's going on around the world when it comes to police brutality and lives being taken by the hands of the police. Thomas is from Milltown. What's up, Thomas? You right there with me. Come on down to Red Arrow Park. Take this march with us. You guys, okay, I think they're getting ready. Again, you guys, this stream.
Right, so everybody, we're gonna come up here, part of the real leads over here. So everybody come right over here.
Okay, looks like everybody's getting ready. The marchers are organizing. So let me get in place here. I gotta get around these cars. They seem to be blocking me, blocking me from catching up with the group. So I'm gonna try to catch up with everybody.
What's up, streamer?
What up?
Good to have you back. You going to Chicago tonight or what? Let's go to Chicago.
I don't know, man. I gotta know what's going on before I head out there.
Nah, bro, you just fucking go. You get dropped off in the middle of a war zone. You wing it, bro. You wing it.
I gotta know what the hell they're doing, where they're doing it. And those guys are quiet over there.
Yeah,
They don't post.
Right.
They just do it.
They just do it. I know. That's the thing. So you just gotta be out there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go parachute in the middle of a war zone and I'm down, bro.
Pretty much.
I cracked my gas mask.
How?
I don't know. I gotta buy a new one. That's
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't no good now.
I think it's because like I don't have the right protective case for it, and I just throw it in my bag.
Yeah.
So I don't have the money to buy the case I need.
You got smushed.
Jonathan Tubby! Jonathan Tubby! Jonathan Tubby! Jonathan Tubby! Jonathan Tubby! George Floyd! 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 Breonna Taylor! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Lives Matter! Lives Matter! Brown 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 Lives Matter! Black women 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 matter! Black children children matter.
Black children matter.
Black children matter.
Black men 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 matter.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When brown lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When brown lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When brown lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When brown lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Say what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Say what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Say what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Say what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Say their names.
Which one?
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 Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter. Matter.
Brown lives matter.
Brown lives matter.
Brown lives matter.
Asian 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 lives
We
matter.
gon' shut it down.
Shut it
We
down.
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 gon' shut it down.
Shut it down.
Say fuck 12.
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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
Fuck the police.
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 Indict the police.
Indict the police.
Indict the police. Convict the police! Convict the police! Abolish 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 the police! No peace! 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 Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! Shut it down! 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 Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! That's your right! Dante right! That's your right! Dante right! That's your right! Dante right! Dante right! Dante right!
I'm out of shape.
You know his name's Dante, right?
Yeah.
Why are they saying Dante?
Dante right!
Fucking irritates me.
Adam Toledo!
What's up, Dad?
Adam Toledo! Adam Toledo! Adam Toledo! Adam Toledo! Adam Toledo! Adam Toledo! Alvin Cole! 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 Joel Acevedo! 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 Jay Anderson! 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 Seville Smith! 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 Dontre Hamilton! 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 Thanks for moving over. Dontre Hamilton! Antonio Gonzalez! 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 Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake! Jacob Blake!
Carbon fiber pole is so light, too.
I know.
It's a good find.
I just like doing this though. Stream 2000. It's called the self-streaming stick.
I'm just gonna start attaching shit to my chest and the back of my backpack. I'm just gonna walk hands-free. Like, fuck it, dude.
That's the future, man. All this right here is too much work.
Your stream is shaky. Get over it.
Right.
I'm done holding stuff.
This is the 2021.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
I almost did a live stream this. I almost just pre-recorded it.
When?
Today?
This?
Yeah, I almost just pre-recorded. I wasn't gonna go live.
Why?
Because I don't.
Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? No peace! 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 Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! Shut it down! 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 Black lives matter! 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 Brown 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 lives matter! Asian 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 lives matter! When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When Asian lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black trans lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black trans lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black trans lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When black trans lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! 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 No justice! No peace! 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 Abolish police! 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 And Black Lives Matter! 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 Fight the police! Fight the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Abolish the police! Abolish the police! Abolish the police! Abolish the police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Abolish 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 the police! Fuck 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 the police! No justice! No peace! 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 Black lives matter! 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 Brown 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 lives matter! Asian 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 lives matter! No peace! 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 Police! Indict the police! Police! Indict the police! Indict the police! Convict the police! Police! Fuck the 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 police! Black lives matter! 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 Shut it down! 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 This is what democracy looks like! 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 Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Indict! Convict! Send those killer cops to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! No peace! 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 Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Brown lives matter! Brown lives matter! Brown lives matter! Brown lives matter! Asian lives matter! Asian lives matter! Asian lives matter! Asian lives matter! peace. Police. 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 Shut it down. 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 Unite the police. Unite the police. Unite the police. Unite the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Unite the police. Unite the police. Unite the police. Connect the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Woo! No peace. 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 Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Joel Acevedo. 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 Alvin Cole. 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 Jay Anderson. 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 Antonio Gonzalez. 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 Seville Smith. 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 Dante Wright. 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 Adam Toledo. 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 Jonathan Tubby. 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 Breonna Taylor. 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 Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Go ahead, sink it.
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
What? Better than Chicago? Better than Kenosha? I'll be telling like I didn't hear that. They ain't playing out there.
They're arresting journalists for having gas masks.
Yep.
Rioting. I never heard no shit like that. Vests. They're getting arrested. If they have a plate carrier on the plates, they're fine. But if it's a blizzard, meanwhile, there's exemption for press, restraining order from the against the cops to not touch the press. ACLU filed it.
Wow.
They're still like, we gotta go out there. I'll get hit with another charge from law enforcement, attacking the press. All day, bro. I'll take those charges all day long. Look, we're passing to Hampton.
That's where you stayed at?
We're coming up on that.
Oh.
This is where I gotta pause journalism and be an activist. We did this the other day, I filmed.
Tell them that.
I filmed inside the building and I called them out. I'm going back in there.
You went inside the building?
Not on the outside. There's a door.
Protect black women! Protect black women! Protect black women! Protect black children! 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 Protect black trans lives! 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 Fuck the system! Fuck the system! Fuck the system! Toledo!
Shooting. Another in Minnesota? Oh, Minnesota.
9 minutes ago, Minnesota. There's another recent shooting.
Black lives matter. All lives can't matter until killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killing cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict the police. Indict the police. Indict the police. Indict the police. Convict the police. Convict the police. Convict the police. Convict the police. Abolish 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 the police. Fuck 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 the police. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fuck 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 12. 'Cause Black Lives Matter. 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 Brown 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 Lives Matter. Asian 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 Lives Matter. No justice. No peace. 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 No racist. Police. 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 Make some noise, y'all.
Got some water? What do I'm good. Hold
Okay, you guys, we just got back to Red Arrow Park. We just got back from doing the march, and I'm guessing they're gonna have a few closing words here.
all those years going on concerts, man. Maybe did it right. Exactly.
First time ever doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're all learning.
I'm sad.
To work. Yeah, so where did you say talk about?
Do you know when she's
Possibly. Is there like a link?
Alright. Okay, let me catch my breath real quick. Alright, first of all, I just want to say thank you all for coming here today and bringing in such a good turnout. Make some noise for yourselves. Make some noise for yourselves. Really. This is a really great rally, really great march. Great way to just show our solidarity to all these victims of racist police and racist police terrorism as a result of this racist capitalist system. We're gonna open it up to some people that just want to share their thoughts on what's going on and all that, and yeah. So anyone that wants to come up here and just speak some peace real quick.
Everybody go up at once.
Come on, y'all. Anyone? Hey.
I'll start.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, my name is Robert. I'm from the PSL. I was driving today, so thank you to all the people that drove, all the marshals, our medic Daniel, and everybody that marched. Yeah. That's important. That's real important because this show of solidarity, we're going to make it even bigger. Every time we come out to march, every time we plan an action, every time we plan to speak out at an online event, whatever it is, They have a loud car. We want it to be bigger and bigger and bigger to include the whole community, the entirety of the working class, because that's what our organization really is about, is that we are a tool in the hands of poor, working and oppressed people to move towards liberation. That's what we are all about. We're about developing leadership in the community and building the idea of the necessity of revolution and the necessity of abolition, because we know and we've seen over and over and over again that this system does not work in the favor of the people, and especially it doesn't work in the favor of black and brown and indigenous people. Let's just lay that out there. Well, we're interested in the liberation of the whole working class. We have to fully recognize that this system is a form of extra oppressive racial capitalism that focuses on black and brown and indigenous people. That's what it is. That's what it's always been. It's not broken. It's working exactly the way it is set up to work. Let's just get that straight. So we're not, we'll advocate for some reforms. We'll advocate for, the building of community power within this system, but that's not the ultimate goal, because we know what this system is. We've seen it. The ultimate goal is to set up an entirely new system, a system based on the liberation of all oppressed people, the empowerment of the working class, worker ownership of the means of production, free housing, free healthcare, free heat, free water, the necessities of life, and the end of American imperialism, the involvement of our military, our mercenaries, our government in the affairs of other nations. We have to underscore that as well, because we're fighting right here at the core of imperialism, the core of world capitalism. And if we are able to destroy this system here and set up a new system, and dismantle all the military bases that we have around the world, dismantle the oppressive apparatuses that we have all around the world, and really establish equitable relationships with other countries, other nations, other peoples, then everybody else around the world that we've been oppressing, crushing under our boot for so long, can fight for their own liberation. That's what holds a lot of people back. We have this extremely racist, oppressive system here in the United States. We know that. We're also projecting that onto everybody else. Poor countries in Latin America and South America, in Africa and East Asia. The United States has planned and executed coup d'etats to overthrow democratically elected governments in every single country in Latin and South America. Every single one, if not right out invading them. So we're fighting for liberation of oppressed people here, and we're fighting to allow oppressed people all over the world to fight for their liberation too. Yeah. This is about the whole world. This is about a whole new system. We don't want this rotten, racist, capitalist system anymore. We're gonna smash it. We're gonna get rid of it. Yeah. And the way that we do that is we organize together. We organize a revolutionary party, like the Party for Socialism and Liberation that we're representing here today, to make sure that we can achieve that, so that we can develop leaders in the community, so that we can come together and convince people that this is the way, that this system can't be reformed, that these police can't be reformed or brought under control, and that there is something better. We need to spark people's imagination in terms of what can happen politically in this country. We've got such a one-track mind about, we got to vote for the Democrats, we got to vote for the Republicans, vote for one of these two parties. We got to think outside that box. We got to break that box down. Yes. Because nothing is going to come from those two capitalist parties. One might say, we're going to fight for black lives. They're not. They never have and they never will. It's a false contradiction that's been developed in this country. Because everybody thinks, the main contradiction is between the Democrats and the Republicans, but that's not the case. It is between the state and the oppressed people in this society. That is the primary contradiction, and that is the contradiction that we have to overcome. So, if you're interested in joining the Party for Socialism and Liberation, come talk to one of us in the red shirts. Also, you can contact us on social media or on, through our email, MilwaukeePSL@gmail.com. But I just want to thank everybody, and I especially want to thank Christian for leading this march, for doing a ton of great chants. Those vocal cords are crazy strong, yo. That's from screaming at a lot of concerts. But anyways, I'll open it up for everybody else to talk. Sometimes when I get up and say a bunch of shit, then other people feel empowered too. So let's open it back up. Thank y'all.
Open it back up. See who else want to speak real quick. Yeah, Maddie. Yes. My comrade Maddie. Yes. Give it up, y'all.
Hey all. I'm also a member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, but I'm also an organizing member with the Unemployed Council of Milwaukee, which is built off of a long history of underemployed, unemployed, sometimes even overemployed people here in the United States that got started in the 30s during a depression that we can very much see we are about to relive if we aren't already living in it right now. Milwaukee also has a very strong history of the Unemployed Council of the 30s, fighting here in Milwaukee for change to get supplies, to get food, water, necessities to families here in this city, and we are trying our hardest to continue that legacy, to continue to build and grow a community that is working for each other, regardless of your employment status, your citizenship status, LGBTQ, black, brown. We are all in this together to fight for the things that we need, because the government of the United States is not going to take care of us. We have to take care of each other. I just want to give a really quick story of something. Right before I came here, we were doing our every week we do a File Together, Fight Together program, helping people file for unemployment. And we have a family who's been coming in every week who has said that we are the only people who are working to get any food on their tables to feed his child, to feed his wife. That he came here from another country that has been destabilized by the United States government's interventions. He's Burmese, his family migrated here from Myanmar, and he explained that he was told he was going to get jobs and opportunities and all these things, and just every year new hardships come, and nobody's taking care of this family. This is something that our society is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's bringing people over here to work and exploit them, while their own countries, their own homes are being decimated and destroyed and factionalized and told to fight against each other because maybe there's a minor difference in religious belief or some sort of cultural heritage that is exploited as different. And we have to say, hell no to that. We cannot allow that to happen. We have to come together because there are way more of us. And I just want to tie this to one more thing, because this is something that's going on a lot this month and next week. Maybe somebody's mentioned it. I missed the first part of this, but there's a caravan in solidarity to end the blockade on Cuba. What is the United States afraid of in Cuba? It's the people. What is their excuse? They say it's because it's communist. Well, their government is by and for the people, and their people chose to be a socialist society, to take care of each other, to guarantee that in their constitution. This blockade is to keep us from seeing what a thriving society could look like when it is by and for the people. When the police, when the prisons, when the oppressive regimes can be kicked out and replaced with something else. And we can do that. We just have to be as organized and as passionate and come together and keep fighting, because this is a long, long, hard road we have ahead of us, but we can do it if we come together. Fuck yeah! Thank you.
Thank you. Also, long live Fidel Castro, long live Che Guevara. For real. Huh? Hey, yes. All right, so yeah, we'll open it up to anyone else that want to speak? All right. If anyone else don't want to speak, I'm gonna end it off like this, because I want to also reiterate what one of my comrades, Lex, said about, we gotta have unity and everybody gotta speak up out here, because like I said, all these racist killings that's going on and all these police killings that's going on, it affects everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a black, brown, and indigenous people issue or Asian issue. This is a people's issue. Okay, and I absolutely salute all the revolutionary white people that's speaking up out here, because we need y'all to speak. Because as black and brown people and Asian people, sometimes we get tired, we get sick and tired because of all the shit that we have to deal with every day. And to see these revolutionary white people who is keeping their foot on the ground and actually really speaking up and not just doing all that performative bullshit that Biden is doing and Nancy Pelosi and Tony Evers and Tom Barrett, all those pigs are doing. No, we got revolutionary white people, revolutionary white allies that's out here fighting for the cause. And I gotta give all my love and salute to y'all for doing that. So make some noise for yourselves for that. For real. Seriously, you gotta always recognize that this is a class issue. We are getting fucked over by the same capitalist system. Everybody's suffering from this, and the media wants to split us apart and make us go against each other. But that shouldn't be the way. All these white supremacists that's doing all these shootings and killings, they are a part of the capitalist system. They do not represent the working class white people that's out here struggling every day as well. So we always gotta make that distinction on who our friends are, who our enemies are, and that it's the bosses, it's the wealthy business people, it's the politicians like Biden, like Evers, like Tom Barrett, like Obama. Even they don't represent us. They do not represent us. So that's why when they bring up all that voting bullshit, fuck that, because voting is seriously not going to really do anything. Because why would we vote for people that don't represent us? They only represent they only represent the capitalist system. They don't represent us. So why the fuck do we have to go and vote for these motherfuckers when they're just going to screw us over anyway? You know what I'm saying? And then people always say like, oh yeah, we got Trump out, Yeah, okay, we got Trump out, but Biden is the other side of the same coin. This guy has literally been deported ever since he got in office. He's been deporting people. He's been deporting people just like Obama. He's pretty much said he's not going to cancel student debt. He pretty much said he's not going to defund the police, when it literally was a whole uprising. Literally saying, we got to defund the police and abolish the police. He only works for that capitalist system. He only works for that capitalist system. And every Democrat, it doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican, they work for that same capitalist system. So they don't give a fuck about us. And that goes for that pig coward, Tony Evers, who is also a racist, because he was the one that sent National Guards to protesters in Wauwatosa and Milwaukee and Kenosha. He was the one that did that. And then this pig Tom Barrett, he's a fucking racist who pretty much wants to protect these racist police murderers that's been killing people right here in this state and in this city. So we got to make that distinction and knowing who our enemies are, and that is the avaricious business people, the demagogic politicians, and the pig cops. We gotta recognize that, and most definitely, and we just gotta keep on fighting out here and taking out this racist capitalist system, because it will end, and we're gonna do it by building a radical revolutionary movement to achieve socialism through revolution. So I just want to say this before we leave, in the spirit of Fred Hampton. Say, I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. All power to the people. Thank y'all. I love y'all.
Okay, you guys, that's a wrap on this march and rally for Dante Wright and others killed by the hands of the police. I want to thank everybody for watching, and remember, you guys, if you can't come real, then at least come raw. Raw topic, you guys. Peace out.